What you're about to see is taken from Rebel Base, IGN's weekly Star Wars show. Also this week, John Boyega was in an interview because he's just been nominated for a BAFTA.
Yeah, he's the rising star.
Rising star, yeah. Although, like, it's a bit sad not to see Daisy Ridley in there as well. Like, both
in there.
Both really good. And
where's Daisy?
Exactly, where is Daisy? And this is one of the BAFTAs as well that's actually voted for by people. So if you wanted to vote for it, you could. He's up against some other people. He's actually up against Taron Egerton, who I would say should play the young Han Solo.
Yeah.
But he's not anyway. But he was doing an interview anyway, and he said he's just started work on episode 8, so I'm back to keeping secrets again. It's great, much darker, but we're very excited. Can you get darker than The Force Awakens?
Apparently so.
Like, Han Solo dies, man.
Yeah.
Like
maybe he's talking about the use of lighting.
Yes, I don't think it is.
He's also saying he's going to the gym more, isn't he? He says,
yeah.
My next part in the next film will be much more physical, so might be in the gym a bit more. What can we infer?
Don't know. Lots more fighting?
I guess we don't know what their plan is, what they could be doing to the other systems in the universe.
Yeah.
That could take it in a darker direction. We might spend more time with Kylo Ren and Snoke.
Yeah.
And see what he's doing to him. That's quite dark, twisting him even further.
Yeah.
He could be going through a lot more soul searching about, if he's still in this next movie, it could go two ways, I think, with Kylo Ren. So he killed his father. Snoke knew that was a big test for him.
Yeah.
That would be maybe kill off the last remnants of Ben Solo. But if it doesn't, he still has those moments of lucidity where he's like, I'm fighting with the light. Imagine the pain he'll experience in those moments.
Yeah.
Where he's like doubting whether he should submit to Snoke.
Yeah.
And then he's burdened with the kind of memory that he killed his father.
Yeah.
It's bad enough when he killed loads of Jedi kids.
Because that's the really bad thing is, even now, if he turns around and he's like, oh, actually, I've done something bad, I want to go back to the light. You've got a long way to go because you've gone, well, I've already gone this far and killed my dad. Like, what else can I do?
Stay with it.
Yeah. Like, that's going to be really hard.
It's like when you've eaten half a Terry's chocolate orange.
Yeah.
You go, oh, might as well.
Might as well eat the other half.
Might as well finish it and feel really terrible.
I haven't had Terry's chocolate orange in ages. I can't remember the last time I had one.
Yeah, but it was probably, because then you just don't stop like me.
Yeah.
I had the full range at Christmas.
Did you?
Yeah, I even had the toffee one.
What's a toffee one?
It's got toffee in it.
In what, like liquid toffee?
No, like chunks,
toffee
like
chunks,
little chunks, yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
So we don't really know why it'll be darker.
But I think, I think one of the big things that we've said about Boyega's performance is we really think that he's going to become this like revolutionary leader and lead all the stormtroopers that have been taken away from their families away. And that's got to be quite hard, isn't it? Because to do that, I guess he's going to kind of have to leave all the people that he's just met behind.
Also, take it darker, if that is a plot line they want to explore, one of the ways that they'll basically add substance to that is, will he find out what happened to his parents?
Yeah.
Will he stumble across an archive of like where he came from? Will he find them? Will he find that they were murdered, so he was taken as a baby? That's all the dark stuff that they could go into. It's like, what has the kind of First Order done to acquire this vast army? What kind of atrocities has it committed in the past?
Yeah.
So there is a lot of dark stuff they could delve into.
Yeah, definitely as well. And one of the big things in Force Awakens where he says you don't know what I've seen. He's not talking about just the attack on Jakku that we see at the beginning that he sort of freaks out about. He sees some really horrible stuff, I'm sure, especially being brought up in those camps. I can't imagine it's a very nice place. Yeah. They're teaching you to kill. They're your life is to serve them and do their bidding.
Basically having your personality hollowed out every single day through systematic brainwashing.
Yeah.
Also,
I used to work at Toys R Us, and that's pretty much what it was. It was hard, man.
Yeah,
really
you've been turned into a Jeffrey. Thousands of Jeffreys all under one base. But also, will we see or will we find out how many Jedi younglings did Kylo Ren kill?
Loads.
Just murdered. How many were there in this academy that Luke was running?
I really want to.
He, as a young man, as a teenager, potentially killed children.
Yeah.
Kids that he knew, he went to school with. But I've seen a mocked up poster we need to talk about Kylo Ren. But it is the Star Wars equivalent of someone going into a school and massacring it. which, you know, this is Star Wars, but obviously there's a very real equivalent of that, and that is harrowing.
Yeah, in Attack of the Clones.
He turns up with his mates in outfits and massacres a school.
Yeah. It's really hard when you see, you go back to Attack of the Clones and see, like, when Anakin walks in through the door, and there's that little tiny little Jedi, and he, like, sort of stumbles back a bit, because he's like, oh, this is someone oh, hang on, this is bad. Something's about to go down. That's a really hard thing. So, like, I guess, you know, going into this bit, I was like, how much darker can it get? But according to Boyega, quite a lot darker.
Very dark.